Well, the scene at Leichhardt Oval is one of a ground in marvellous condition, still very, very dry. And it's the combined Brisbane side running from right to left. Wally Lewis is going to place the ball in the middle. And Wally will try to drive this deep, or preferably from the combined Brisbane point of view, over the dead ball line. And get plenty of defence there. Wally Lewis fires one of his passes to Miles. Miles gets it away to the fullback, Peter Gill, and then out to the wing three-quarter. A good defence coming over there. The ball's gone free, and the referee sees a little tiny knock on there. And Herring, I don't know much about as a hooker, but he shows that he's just like a lot of the Sydney hookers. He packs with a loose arm too. Robards very close to getting through after an Alexander pass. And there's the penalty to Penrith. Failure to get away from the tackle player. All right, here he is, searching for his 11th goal in this season. He doesn't get it, but he kicks the ball dead. And that was Alexander I'm referring to. Two balls on the field at the moment. That's a bit of a worry. The crowd should be aware that when they kick the ball back, a referee can stop play, and indeed the rule book stipulates that he will stop play if there are two balls on the field. It'd be horrendous if a bloke was set fair to score a try. Oh, the little fella's done a nice side-stepping run. Langer taken play in on the last tackle to the Penrith quarter. There's Lewis with a little kick through. Robards feels it eminently well. Could have got an accidental kick in the head, but he took it bravely. Wind conditions for either side to concern themselves about. The flags on the top of the posts at either end are just lying limp. And I have mentioned Keogh, the lock forward in the combined Brisbane side. There could be the first score of the match. We'll have a look at that again on the National Panasonic replay, because referee Roberts is adamant that a bit of shepherding took place there. This was the situation. He went one way, and there was a holding too, so that's a good bit of refereeing by Roberts. He's sprung it straight away. Now let's see how this Steve Hegarty, the former Manly goal kicker, goes. Just in from the quarter. Struck that pretty well, so there's first blood to combined Brisbane. They lead by 2 points to 0. Geyer losing his knickers there. It was the long, strong hand there of Gary Smith that nearly brought him undone. Royce Simmons kicks downfield, nicely taken by Clinton Moore. He runs across field, he evades one tackle. He's got support, links nicely with Peter Gill. Gill's looking for support. He got his pass away, but the winger's made a meal of it. It's been intercepted by Alexander. Alexander's up the sideline, then he comes back in field, and that's good play. He could have easily been forced over the sideline to where he was going. Lydiard, out they move it along the line. Good one, accelerating. He should look for support. He should not have died with that ball. Lydiard runs from dummy half. He's evaded 1, 2, gets it away there nicely to Gibson. Gibson pumps it up through the middle of the combined Brisbane ruck. Simmons, Izzard, Geyer, dummy, weaving, and a strong fend. Wally Lewis has got him in his clutches now, as has Gary Smith, and that was enough to put him down, slow him down. Okay, with a strong bit of body contact there on Ackery. Alexander, he's gone for the kick straight downfield. It looks as though it's come off the side of his boot. It's way over the sideline. Bevan, with those ball skills that he's obviously got. He's showing the ball one-handed to the opposition. He's already made one looping run that nearly brought something to fruition. Oh dear. Little Robards there came to a shuddering halt. Craig Goddard pumping it up. That's a good bustling run. He's very much like a clockwork toy. Goes, start him at the start of the game, and he just keeps going. Alexander showing his acceleration. Oh, and he came straight to McCabe, and McCabe sort of cut his teeth on that sort of head-on confrontation. Geyer, the midfield bomb. Lydiard is in front of Geyer and was at the point of the kick, but it's been taken again. There's a ball being slipped out to Izzard. He's got support on the inside, and it goes to Robards, and that's a worthy try to the little fella. Some very fine football there I thought that perhaps for a moment there might have been, there's Tim Sheens, the Penrith coach, looking pretty pleased about things. I thought for a moment he might have bombed that. He had support on the outside, but let's see it again. There's Geyer going for the big kick. Lydiard was quite definitely in front of him at that stage, but he didn't get involved in the play. He stood around, and there it was, beautifully taken. And the little flick pass went out there, and Izzard was able to pick up the dregs. I thought he was going to opt to give it to Bevan on the outside, but he went the other way and gave it to Robards. Alexander from the sideline, he's hooked it a long way to the left, so the score remains at Penrith 4, Brisbane 2. Lewis takes a quick tap. There's Gene Miles. They're trying to spin it out wide at the moment. And at the half-time break, and that was the hooter going just a moment ago. Peter Gill, the fullback. Midway between combined Brisbane's quarter and the halfway line. There's the new boy Dawes coming up, Ray rather. Tony Ray. Wally Lewis, the cutout pass to Miles. Miles gets it away to Grogan. Grogan's got a bit of pace. He's going up the sideline. Tries to get a pass in field, but he can't do that. The arm was too busy with the fen. Good covering by Craig Izzard coming across there. Langer. Wally Lewis. He's gone for the kick straight downfield, and it's taken well by Robards, who read that nicely. Very enthusiastic player, this fella. There he is, running it out. He's run about 35 metres, only a gain, perhaps, of 10 metres. Wilson. Bentley. Bentley's gone up the sideline, tackled again. Now he plays it. Mark Robertson. Well, they're starting to make an inroad through this Brisbane defence, which at times is just a little bit ignoring of the blind side. Simmons turns it back beautifully on the inside. It's to Howell. The pass is taken on the ricochet. It's gone to Wilson. There was a head-high tackle there by the look of it. Well, that could be a Brisbane player off here. We'll watch it again, see the ricochet. The ball went from one Penrith player to another. Wally Lewis is the man responsible for the high tackle. And the referee has not done anything about that. We'll see it again on the head-on shot. It started out along the shoulders and chest and went up to the neck as his body went down. Miles, strong player, away there to Herring, the hooker. He's only about 8 metres out. Miles again at dummy half, running from that position. He's gone within 2 metres. Herring, Wally Lewis has gone for the sort of basketball pass there. He just touched his hand and ricocheted. There's Dowling throwing the dummy. I think the suggestion was to work it back up the blind side then. They're still only out about 3 metres from the line. Wally Lewis is on the charge. He's into the in goal, but it's held up in goal. The crowd applaud that roundly, but by heavens, you've got to give him an E for effort. Little fullbacks had a non-stop game today. Simmons. Fenton. Simmons again. Alexander. Izzard, Craig Izzard straight through. He gets a pass back on the inside. It's gone nicely there to Mark Bevan, and Bevan's in for the try by the look of it. Yes, indeed, a very, very nice bit of football there. Watch it now as Alexander fires this long pass, and he finds Craig Izzard, who very nearly put it down. The young man came strongly on the burst and slung the pass back on the inside to the well-backing up there of Mark Bevan. Well, Mark Bevan has done some good things for them tonight, no question about that. But talk about non-stop action as we watch Alexander's kick. Gee whiz, that was a shonky-looking kick. He's hooking them all. So the score now has moved on. Penrith 8, Brisbane 2. We've got about 9 minutes to go. The game is not over. About 6 minutes to go. Alexander, Vitanza stands in a tackle, pops the ball, got it to Alexander. Started to skirt through the middle of the ruck. Beautiful run. Alexander's like a hare. He's gone berserk there and just cut him up. Oh, what a run. See it again, don't move, stay in your chair, see it again on the National Panasonic replay. That's a class quality bit of rugby league. This is an incredible try by a young man who really knows how to put it. And Batanz is the man that popped the ball to him from a standing start. There he goes, he's 25 metres out. Beyond that, and watch it. Change of direction, absolutely beautiful. Clutching hands there. He ignored Lydiard to the outside, and why wouldn't he? Just see it again, it just gets better and better. National Panasonic replay from head on. Alexander's eyes darting from left to right, the change of direction. Just look at the determination there, and he sights that last opening and he knows that there it is. Well, that has put the cat right among the pigeons, and as far as Penrith are concerned, it's what they'd say, roll on Cronulla. Gee whiz. Warwick, my statistician there, tells me that he's missed on 4 occasions, and they were all awful kicks. Didn't get them properly off the ground. Well, this one's not much better, but it's a goal. That was not even rolling end over end. It's turning into a very, very comfortable win to the Penrith side. Oh, well, probably the last scrum of the match. And it's taking place about 10 metres inside the Penrith half. We're in injury time. And there it is, and it's been a great win to the Penrith side. Not a flash game, nobody's going to fool you about that. Not a flash game, but there's been enough good football in it for everyone to go away with a feeling that Penrith might be in a little bit of a strapped state as far as injuries are concerned, but they've got a lot of courage.